From the very beginning, things were so smooth. Things were so amazing. Things were so beautiful. And things were so spontaneous. You thought you're gonna have a future together. Y'all thought y'all was gonna create memories together. Y'all thought you was gonna have the person in your life, and you thought that that person was the one for you. From the very, very beginning, from the physical aspect, that person may look good, that person may smell good, that person may got a nice body, have a good job, have a lot of followers on social media, have a lot of friends, good family members, good co-workers, and good colleagues. What do they do at the backside for a living? Do they move around a lot? Do they keep themselves going? Do they even do a lot of dumbness that you don't even know, that you don't even think about, that you don't even assume? It's like when y'all see each other eye to eye again, you never thought you would see this person again, even though they know where you live, even though they know where you be, even though they know where you eat at, even though they know every other spot that you be around. Because how? It's because they've been tracking you, they've been spying you, and they've been putting tabs on you. Whether you never thought about these people would stand right by next to you, texting a person while he or she is texting this person, even though you are not even aware. It's when your intuition is so freaking strong, tells you that you need to leave because God was trying to save your life, and so you can save yourself. These people are living double lives because they have a double mind. These people are not living that great as you thought they are. Everything about them is so illusional, delusional, and conclusional. Living in the low mind, living in the low vibration, including living in the 3D. They are trained on being programmed to be that way and stay that way and live that way. This is why you're being targeted by the person that you was about to date, and you never had that opportunity to date the person because God was right there all along with you. Because that person that you was about to date is a narcissistic demon. Incubus, succubus, Jezebel, entitled and self-centered. They can use you from your family members. They can use you for the ones who you are close to. Or it can be people on social media. Or it can be people who come and visit you, trying to take you off your path, trying to take you off your purpose, trying to take you from being to the next level, being in the next mission. They thought about why you don't even come to them like you don't miss them. It's because you don't miss them. They are not in your head. They are not in your mind. You don't focus on them. You don't think about them, including you don't give your attention to these losers because they do not matter. Because you think that it's going to be sunshine and rainbows with some very, very beautiful flowers at the garden, butterflies around, birds tripping. For all along, they were talking down on you, even though you thought you was going to fit in with these people, and you thought they really did like you, they really did care for you. No. Their plan is to distract you from just really being around even more often. Even though you don't even know these people, but that person that you was about to date or whatever know those people because they know a lot about you. Even though they don't talk to you, but they still want to be around you. Even though you've been having a lot of people being like circling around to be near you. Why you always on your phone? Why you always talk to people that you know for a while? Whether you used to work with them, whether you have a good associating with them, or whether you have a good bond with them, it's because those are your people that you should give your attention to. Not just being in a lovely relationship, just have a friendship. It's even more better than just dating or marrying because that stuff there is BS. As a chosen one, as a anointed one, as a true prophet. A narcissist, they rather date. A narcissist rather have one night stands. A narcissist can do anything to make them satisfied, to keep them going. So they don't gotta worry about you, they don't gotta think about you, but at the end of the day, you will always will be at the back of their heads without even trying to. Even though you was not at the other way around, nothing demonic or anything stupidity like they do. And you've seen these narcissistic demons been really making these pornography contents often and often and often. Try to make you depressed. Try to make you stressed. Try to make you emotional. Try to make you sad or angry because they are the ones that constantly do this for a living. It's because they are living a low life. The more they continue to do what they do, the more they are living a low life. Don't ever be around with those type of people that chose to live in that way. It's because they are being programmed by the entities so they can just really make them to do what they really got to do. Because how? Because they have always sinned for their whole entire life. These people have always sinned, and they were always going to keep sinning. If you are the type of person that stopped the sinning and you are trying your best to no more sin, continue to do your best on not sinning. Continue to find the way to be righteous, even though you is not saying that you're righteous, that you is walking above waters. Continue to put in that work to get there. It's raining right now. Go out there. Get your shoes dirty. Act like it's military right now, doing all of this hard work. That stuff there, discipline, baby. Don't get me started about the movie Major Pain. So I was growing up with that movie, by the way, because I did like the one on how they gotta go out in the rain, gotta put in some more work so it can really balance their mobility and their momentum. And then you see this man here just like laughing very, very weird. So those were the movies I was growing up to. But so yeah, man. But I just gotta say, don't ever date a narcissistic demon. Whether they want to be all nice at your face, whether they want to smile at your face, whether they really want to eat with you, go to the gym with you, or sleep with you, or go to these rock and roll concerts, or a coffee house, or whatever it is, or try to give you a ride, that is fake, fam. That is fake. Whether they want to talk all good about you to your family or your loved ones or your neighbors, don't believe that crap. Because their goal is trying to destroy you mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. They might as well want to put drugs in your drink or any other liquidy drugs in your drink as well to faint, pass out, and don't even have a clue how did you end here. Because how? I was at a hospital like about a month ago. There is this 55-year-old woman, and she's very attractive. And she have a lot of intelligence. She have a lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom, and she is so much a genius. And she been telling me her story about she was being narcissistic abuse, narcissistic injury, and she was basically been going through a whole lot from her marriage. Even though she was basically abused by men, and she has 6 kids, by the way. So she is a very, very lovely, friendly mother. And then so she doesn't even deserve to be in that environment. And even though she have her hopes up. And then so now she doesn't want to look for no relationship. She doesn't want to be married. She just really want to spend time with her kids and her family and be around with people who are close. And I honestly don't blame her because I feel the same way too. And I've been single ever since January 31st, 2011. Looking back at it, staying single have always saved my life. Staying single was absolutely a blessing. How much better you will feel, how much you are going to grow faster, how much you won't ever have no stress, no depress, no anger, no sadness, no sorrows. That stuff of who you used to be, looking for all of that, putting all of these things first, not God first, not yourself first. It was definitely at the lowest life, at the lowest level, whatever the case may be. It's like the more you definitely just like find yourself, it's like it really have the time to make you to find yourself. It's like you are ahead of people and you are ahead of things. The more you are getting older and older and older, whether you are in your late 20s or in your early 30s or your mid 30s or your late 40s or whatever the case may be, none of that stuff there will make you happy. None of that stuff there will surprise you. And none of that stuff there will satisfy you. Because we see a lot of people right now in their 20s, in their 30s, are still acting like they are 18. People who are a grown man and a grown woman are still acting like they are 18 because they're still out here depending on others because they don't even have the time to depend on themselves yet. They won't ever will because they spending so much time to fit in. They just spending so much time looking for relationship after another relationship, after another relationship, after another relationship, after friendship, after friendship, after friendship, after friendship. Because the reason why they are not in a good relationship, and that's why they are not in a good relationship, is because they don't even know who they are. They were always going to be around people who don't know who they are. If you know that you is the child of God from the Bible and you still doing all of this bullshit behind closed doors, you still doing a lot of bullshit behind closed doors, even though you claim about that you are the son of God or the woman of God or whatever the case may be, but everything that you do behind closed doors is very demonic because you are still double-minded as hell. You're living a double life because those people who you chose to be around are typically will control you because that's why you are being controlled by those. Because I'm talking to a narcissist. The women who you are talking to, the women who you are hanging out with, or whether she sends you these pornography videos or whatever it is, she is controlling your ass. Because that's why you won't ever let go of that person. You won't ever let go of whatever it will be. It's because that person there is taking you away from your goals, from your purpose, whatever. Even though you change, but you won't ever get to that fully amount of change. And I'm talking about the ones who are definitely going through a lot of hell with a narcissist. Move on from them. Ignore them. Walk away from them. Push them away. Cut them off. And continue to avoid them. Even though you get like an urge that you miss them, that you need them, that you gotta go chase them, that you gotta go see for what they up to. It's been about 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, or 5 years ago, whatever. If you do get these urges to really gotta go contact them, they are casting a spell on you. Even though you don't know it, even though you don't think it. Be aware. You don't even think that these people are doing warlocks or witchcraft behind closed doors. Truly, they are. So they can control you over and over and over again. Don't ever fall for of what they want for you and what they need from you, because these people here are nothing good. Stay away from those people and go after things that makes you happy. Talk to people that makes you happy. Give your attention to something that can really make you going, including give your attention to people that sees you interesting. Whether they can scan you energy that you did stuff back in the past, but guess what? They won't ever look at you of who you used to be back then, but today they'll look at you as you are a changed man or you are a changed woman. Whether they see you or how you used to do back in the past, but they won't ever going to look at you about that now. They're going to be look at you that you are being redeemed, that you are changed from your ways, that you are a very repenting person, or whether you have God in your life and God on your side. They will be supporting you, they will accept you, they will love you, then they will continue to stick around. Because focus on them. It's because they will be the ones that will benefit your life better. It's because you are benefiting God. Because these people say what they say they are. Whether they've been looking for you, because you've been looking for them too. Be around with the ones that can really guide you up. Don't even be around with no narcissistic demon that have nothing going on, but still living the same thing ever since they graduate from school. Continue to have a new mind. Continue to have a new environment. Continue to have new thinking or new belief or whatever, because those will be the one who definitely will satisfy you in a good way. Always don't give up. Always don't give up what you're looking for. So I'm about to go. I see y'all in a few. Y'all take care of yourself and y'all stay healthy. And as always, stay conscious. Let's continue to plant the seeds, and so we can succeed. Happy Saturday. Even though it's 420. Don't go out on the weekends just to stay blazed and lit. That stuff there will keep you in trouble. Don't live your life like it's high school. Live your life like you are fully mature, fully grown. Have a lot of standards. Have a lot of integrity. Putting in work, putting action, spending time with your family, or just being around with people very, very smart that can really upgrade your life, where you really want to go, where you really want to be. If you see that person in the mirror, that person won't ever treat you wrong or dirty about you. It's because that's how you see about yourself, whether you believe in yourself, whether you love yourself, whether you accept yourself for what you're going through. You're going to go to the next level, baby. Continue to stick to your truth and continue to stay in the truth and continue to live in your truth. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Happy healing.